Welcome everybody, I'm the Indiana James, and today I'm going to be your travel guide. This is a 10-day trip itinerary for beginners to Costa Rica. This is an extension to the 7-day trip itinerary that I previously made, but this one includes beaches and ocean. Costa Rica is an ecotourist paradise. The country is considered one of the most biologically diverse countries in the entire world. It has whitewater rafting, active volcanoes, rainforests, cloud forests, hot water springs, exotic animals, beaches, surfing, and much more. It has a little bit of everything for outdoor adventurers. This itinerary will be a basic rundown of an awesome trip. Enough of that for now. Let us begin. Destination: San Jose, Costa Rica. Juan Santa Maria International Airport. For this itinerary, you're going to want to get out of the city. Tip number 1, rent a car. Better yet, hire a driver to take you to each location along your route. These drivers really do exist for a rather reasonable price. It takes a lot of the stress off of you from trying to drive in a foreign country. They're going to be able to get you there easier and faster. San Jose really doesn't have that much to see for your average tourist. Therefore, when you first arrive, head out for your first destination, which is only about 2 hours north of the airport, Sarapiquí, Costa Rica. There are a number of hotels and lodges to stay at, and Airbnbs that have everything you need. Costa Rica is located fairly close to the equator, so be prepared for the sun setting at 6 p.m. and rising at 6 a.m., almost like clockwork. This means for your first night, you will probably have a great opportunity for a night walk and to see nocturnal animals. Day 1, afternoon activity, night walk. Arrive to your accommodations, settle in, and prepare for a night walk. Several hotels on the river actually offer their own walkways into the jungle. Take a guided hike and grab some flashlights, but stay close to the path and look for poison dart frogs. With their green, red, yellow, and blue colors, they are hard to miss. But don't touch them, remember, they are poisonous. If you are too tired from your trip, settle into your accommodations. Rest up, you're going to need it. Day 2, morning activity, whitewater rafting. Check with your lodge personnel to book your whitewater rafting adventure. Here at Sarapiquí, depending on the time of year and the rain, you can take on the levels 2, 3, and 4 rapids. Some say are some of the best rapids Costa Rica has to offer. These trips, depending on your provider, can be anywhere from 3 to 6 hours. Stick with the whitewater rafting here and skip the zip lining in this location. Save that for later. Or you can even take an 8-hour rafting adventure where you float down the Sarapiquí River all the way to San Jose. Day 2, afternoon activity, jungle tour. Book a rainforest tour where professional guides can point out the exotic animals Costa Rica has to offer. Here, you'll have the chance to see tropical birds such as parrots, toucans, hummingbirds, butterflies, poison dart frogs, red-eyed tree frogs, iguanas, monkeys, and industrious leafcutter ants, and even sloths. Look up high in the trees and be sure not to miss the sloths. Day 3 morning activity, leaving for La Fortuna. Your Day 3 destination is to La Fortuna and the Arenal volcano. La Fortuna is about an hour and 15-minute drive from Sarapiquí, and there's plenty to see and do along the way, such as experiencing Costa Rica hot water springs. About halfway between La Fortuna and Sarapiquí are the Biothermales hot water springs and the Termales Los Laurales hot water springs. Relax and enjoy the soothing hot water springs while being surrounded by the lush jungle vegetation. When you arrive in La Fortuna, you will have a variety of accommodations to choose from. There are also numerous outdoor activities. Day 3 afternoon activity. Arenal volcano is one of the natural wonders in La Fortuna. It is conical shaped and it is a majestic sight to see. Arenal is a passive volcano, or called a resting volcano. For over 42 years, it was active, spewing out lava, volcanic boulders, and gases. However, in 2010, Arenal became quiet, but you never know when it's going to become active again. Many of the luxury resorts and eco-friendly lodges have sprung up around the volcano and have panoramic viewing areas to admire the scenery. In addition, many of the lodges have their own private hot water spring pools. Here at night, you can soak up the hot springs, indulge with your favorite beverage, and marvel at the rainforest sounds. Day 4, morning activity. Take full advantage of the activities that relate to the volcano, such as horseback riding or a hiking trip that can take you around the base of the volcano while offering breathtaking views of the countryside. However, there are many other activities to choose from, such as canyoneering, water tubing, visit and walk the hanging bridges, and here again, whitewater rafting. Day 4, afternoon activity, hot springs. One of my most enjoyable memories was visiting the nearby Tabacon hot springs. Here you can get a day pass and have access to all the hot water pools and the river. Tabacon even has a swim-up bar to go along with a miniature water park with a slide. While Tabacon does cost to enter, nearby is a section of the hot water springs which is free and has a more natural surrounding environment. Day 5, morning activity, La Fortuna waterfall or horseback riding. Before you make your way to your next destination, be sure to stop at La Fortuna waterfall. It is one of the tallest and most epic waterfalls in all of Costa Rica, and it is definitely worth the trek down to it. This river even has piranha in it, but don't worry, they're not large enough to attack humans. But you can feed them. For me, it was a really neat experience. Your next destination is a 2-hour and 45-minute drive around Lake Arenal to the cloud forests of Monte Verde. On your way, make sure to stop for lunch at one of the Sodas, a small eatery with authentic Costa Rican food, right on the lake. Rest up and take in the calming views of the largest lake in Costa Rica. The trip up to Monte Verde will be a road trip to remember. Narrow, bumpy, potholed roads with breathtaking views will be an experience to remember. You'll notice a dramatic drop in temperature to a nice spring-like condition. Or, if you love horseback riding, it is possible to book a tour to ride the horses up into Monte Verde Cloud Forest. This ride takes you through the forest and has spectacular views. It is about 5 hours long though, so arrange for your driver to pick up your luggage and it will be waiting for you at your lodge. Day 5, afternoon activity, Monte Verde, shopping. Like La Fortuna, Monte Verde is a world-known tourist destination. Here you will have plenty of accommodations. Once you check in, venture out into the town to explore the local shops and tour operators to see what all Monte Verde has to offer. There is even a discotheque in the middle of the town where you can grab a drink and mingle with the locals. Day 6, morning activity, Monte Verde Cloud Forest Preserve. Cloud forests are very rare and they offer unique plant and animal wildlife. The habitats here are not found anywhere else in the world. Enjoy and take a walk in the clouds. Make sure to book your trip beforehand because the cloud forest is extremely popular and they only allow so many into their reserve at one given point in time. Day 6, afternoon activity, zip lining. Extremo Park offers, in my opinion, the best zip lining experience in all of Costa Rica. It has the longest canopy zip lines in the entire country. The Superman is a zip line over 1 kilometer long where you're harnessed in head first, flying over the mountain valley just like Superman. It's definitely a surreal experience and I highly recommend it. The park also has bungee jumping as well. I did it, it was scary but awesome. Other activities include visiting a butterfly farm. In my opinion, the majestic blue morpho butterfly is the star of the show. Tour the insect museum, take a canopy tour on a suspension bridge, or go on a bird hike. Have your nature guide show you the repleasant quetzal. You will not be disappointed. It is the most beautiful bird I have ever seen. Day 7 morning activity, destination Manuel Antonio. En route, Tarcoles River and Jaco. On your way to Jaco is the Tarcoles River, about an hour and a half south of Monte Verde. Grab lunch here and marvel at the largest crocodiles in all of Central America. Here, from the safety viewing area of the bridge, you can truly see the crocodile's massive size and their abundance in the river. Or you might wish to eat lunch at Jaco instead, because there will be a lot more choices to choose from. The choice is up to you. Day 7 afternoon activity, Jaco Beach. Jaco Beach is a famous surfing beach. Whether you're a professional or beginner, surfing schools can accommodate your skill level. Surfers from around the world come here to catch the famous waves, and a party culture has developed. Jaco has a very active nightlife filled with bars, discotheques, and endless parties. Day 8 morning activity, surfing or waterfalls. If you're not interested in surfing or the nightlife, make sure you hike the Manantial de Agua Viva waterfall, one of the tallest waterfalls in the entire country. Or plan to head out early to Manuel Antonio and stop about 30 miles south of Jaco and hike up to the Tres Piscinas waterfall. Tres Piscinas is a set of 3 waterfalls with crystal clear water, which is a great place to picnic and swim in the pools. Day 8 afternoon activity, explore the town and relax in the beaches of Manuel Antonio. Manuel Antonio is one of the largest tourist sites in all of Costa Rica. The town is filled with souvenir shops with a plethora of restaurants with breathtaking views of the ocean. Relax at the beach and explore the town. Day 9, pack lunch today for a full day of activities. Make sure to pack a lunch and spend the day in Manuel Antonio National Park. This park is rich in wildlife, and it has hiking trails to enjoy spotting the wildlife. Look up in the branches of the trees and you might even see sloths. And the trees are full of monkeys. Go hike on one of the trails and marvel at the vast tropical rainforest. Manuel Antonio has beautiful white sand beaches to choose from. Some birds claim they are the most beautiful beaches in all of Costa Rica. Relax and enjoy the beach, but if you go into the water, make sure someone is watching your bag or your belongings. It has been known for the monkeys to grab items such as purses and take off with them. Monkeys have also acquired the taste for alcohol, and it's quite common for the monkeys to steal your tropical drinks. If your flights are in the afternoon, you'll have time if you leave early in the morning to make them. If your flights are in the morning, you might need to come back to San Jose the night before or depart on day 11. If you decide to stay in San Jose the day before you fly back home, settle into a hotel like Park Inn and venture out and explore some of the city. San Jose is not known for the old-style colonial architecture or native ruins like Mexico. However, the Central Plaza is nice to visit, along with the relaxing city park, which offers a variety of street foods and souvenirs. Park Inn Hotel is centrally located to all of these places. Well, there you have it, my Costa Rican 10-day trip itinerary and guide. To see the 7, 14, or even 30-day travel itinerary videos, click on the links below in the description box. To find more detailed information on this travel experience, please download the ebook at a minimum cost. This additional information will inform you about everything from destinations, travel maps, side trips, transportation services, hotel recommendations, with reviews and many do's and don'ts for the first-time traveler to this exotic but unforgettable country. As they say in Costa Rica is pura vida.